Durch. We're just here in the resourcing section of the class, and I wanted to take the opportunity to give you a little bit of lesson about the vocabulary lists, because there's a lot of information on there, and I just want to make sure that you can get it all. Resourcing, oh there it is right there. My goal is just to make this a short quick couple minute video. So we're just going to dive right in and get on through it. So early on, it's not really important to know very much about the vocabulary list. That's why I left it for now instead of in earlier sections. But you can see like the 2.1 list, woher kommen Sie? It's giving you full sentences. All you need to do is memorize a sentence and use it when you mean this. So not too complex. Now some things that you probably picked up on, formal, informal. You use this if you're in a formal situation talking to somebody who it's important to speak nicely and properly to, whereas informal is for people you're more friends and close to. So I won't even go any more into that. Some things too you might notice, it says regional. I think that's one you probably pick up on really well. Grüß Gott, happens to be what they say in southern Germany. Servus, if you're in Switzerland, this is how they typically say it. Either way, it means hello. It's just, they use it in different regions of where German's spoken. And we have different regional words, pop and soda, same sort of thing. So you get that easily too. Another thing that might be a little bit more difficult, you might not realize right away, there are occasionally words in the vocabulary list like this. And see how it's in parentheses? And that basically means you can use the word in the sentence, or you can just drop it out. You don't need to have it there. But it means the same thing either way, so it's sort of like your choice. So whether we say schönen Tag noch, or just schönen Tag, it means have a good day. So you just can know, I can say this, or I can just choose not to, to abbreviate a little bit more. Not a big deal, but something to, of course, keep in mind. Then, I think one thing that I meant to point out, also I think pretty easy if you're looking through the lessons thoroughly, but if it's something you missed too, always good to point it out for me on my end. This IN ending, that means it's the female version of whatever job it is. So Lieblingssänger is a male singer, Lieblingssängerin is a female singer. So you see that IN, you just add that IN right onto the word and you're making it the female version. Last thing, I think maybe is more tricky and maybe is the reason that I wanted to be sure to make this video. The vocabulary lists are typically made in a very college style, in a very grammar-oriented way, and all that means for us is that when sentence fragments are listed in here, that doesn't necessarily mean this is the exact word order that they're going to appear in your sentences. So if you wanted to say, I play guitar, that doesn't mean you're always going to say, ich Gitarre spielen. You might need to move the words around in the sentences. Ich spiele Gitarre. I play guitar. Because remember in German, it's normal to have our verb second. Verb always wants to go second in a statement. So you just need to move the words around. Be aware of in your mind that this is the verb, that this is an object, and that you might need to move them around depending on what the sentence is, or if there are more complex sentences, you have more words in there, you might need to put more stuff in. But you don't just plop it into the sentence in exactly this form every time. You just want to keep that in your mind. Similar with Musikhorn, Bucher lesen, here we have the verb, that's also the verb. So if you're just making a simple statement, ich höre Musik. But when we're listing it in a vocabulary list for whatever reason, this is the standard style. And you'll see this in dictionaries, in textbooks, and everything else. So it's a good thing for you to be aware of. And just remember, too, that that's only for like little sentence fragments, little chunks. When they have complete sentences in the vocabulary list, you'd, of course, just read it off or say it in the exact same order you see it, because that is a full sentence. Anyway, that's all there is to it. Let me know if you have any questions. I'd love to be able to help you out. I hope you found this useful, and I hope you're having a great day.